So very good morning. Welcome back to our EV channel. Today we are going to give an practical exposure as well as the history of how an hybrid electric vehicle was available for few generations and how it has been disappeared and how we are continuing with the generations of EV. So coming to the basic history. So here in 1969 there was no concept of electric vehicle, only the steam engines were there. So steam engine means, I think you are very clear, we used it to pulverize the coal and we used it to burn the coal and we are going to generate the steam and we used it to propel the motor or we propel the engine. That's called as in 1769 only steam based engines were available. So later on in 1806 the first internal combustion engine making use of petrol, diesel and compressed natural gas was developed in 1806 and 18th century. So our golden era of electric vehicle was already available from 1816 to 1924. Okay, so that's why this duration is called as the golden age of electric vehicle. So you may think that in 2024 we are seeing electric vehicle, but already in 1860 to 1924 the electric vehicles were already available. Okay, so coming to here in 1860 what happened is 1860 was the starting of the golden era of electric vehicle. In 1874 there was a development of a rechargeable battery. This rechargeable battery has began the golden era of electric vehicle. And 1886 the first electric trolley system was developed. Directly electric vehicle was not developed, I mean the two-wheeler, four-wheeler. The trolley system was developed. Actually the purpose of the trolley system is used to transport the good from one place to another place. After the invention of battery, automatically the transportation, electrical transport system was developed. Okay, you can see the tram cars, all those. So nothing but electric trains were traveled to move from one place to another place. That was developed in 1886. Still, these tram cars are also, this type of trolley systems are available in Calcutta, West Bengal. Okay, and in 1893 we have been got the gasoline powered car. What is this gasoline powered car? This gasoline is nothing but compressed natural gas. This is nothing but the latest Bajaj CNG vehicle. This is nothing but powered by compressed natural gas. And in 1912 there was an peak production of electric vehicle. Okay, so electric vehicle was peak produced. I mean completely the electric vehicles was available in the market. And what happened in 1924 is suddenly due to the availability of the latest petrol as well as diesel vehicle, and 100% what happened is these were well matured, the availability of petrol as well as the diesel, then automatically the EV started disappear. Why? Because these were very cheaper and this technology is completely developed. So that's why the EV has been disappeared. As soon as the EV has been disappeared, the CNG, petrol and diesel based cars has been came into the market. When the internal combustion engine has dominated our electric vehicle and EV market has been fall down. And what happened here is in 1960 once again the research was done and you can see here there was a lot of demand for petrol and automatically the petrol and diesel consumption was heavy. So now we are having the mileage of minimum 60 kilometers when you have 1 liter of petrol. In olden days we used to have only 4 kilometers mileage. Okay, so automatically the demand was there for petrol and diesel and these reserves were limited and automatically it has created air pollution due to carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide and nitrogen dioxide. Due to this they were suffering with different cancer diseases. That's why the government has planned to remove these petrol vehicles as well as the diesel vehicle. In the same time in 1970 there was a minimum, I mean already the technology is developed but it was not available in the market. Why it was not available in the market? The gasoline cars are already dominating our electric vehicle, but a sort of small research was done in a limited production of EV has already started here. And in 1980 what happened is the EV has been incorporated the latest technologies and the advances in EV design. So it is like already here we already developed an battery, and already we have an DC motor. But later on what happened is the complete design was available with brushless DC motor and synchronous machine, permanent magnet synchronous machine motors are also developed. Due to the availability of these latest high powerful and high torque motors, the latest technologies were available, and now we are continuing with the generation of EV, and the electric vehicles were available in the market in 2000. Okay, and where the complete availability from prototype to original availability was available in the year 2000, and now we are still continuing with the latest generations of electric vehicle. So this is all about the history of electric vehicle, how electric vehicle was there previous and how it was suddenly disappeared due to the availability of petrol and diesel, and how this petrol and diesel has created an air pollution and which were harming the human being, and later on this petrol and IC engine has started. Still you can see here in 2000 also we have what? Petrol, I mean IC engine, and still we have the availability of electric vehicle. That's how this electric vehicle journey has been started. Okay, so this is a very important question. So you may get a question in the exam, discuss about or explain in brief with respect to the availability of electric vehicle. So that's why it may be very complicated to you to remember, but you have to practice. If you represent a timing diagram or the every year individually what happened, then the chances of getting marks is very high. Okay, let's try to discriminate it into very simple. So let's try to have a small review. So 1969, what was there? Only steam engines were there. So by using coal, they used to pulverize the coal and they used to run the motor, or they used to run the vehicle or propel the vehicle by using steam engine, and first IC engine has already came into the market. So when IC was available, the development of a battery has been started. That's how. What was the golden era? The golden era is from where to where? 1862, and it was continued up to 1924. In suddenly 1924, the leading of internal combustion engine and compressed natural gas has been started, and automatically what happened? The EV was not available in the market, and these were dominating, and these are too cheap than compared to our electric vehicle. That's why these were dominating. That's why EV has been disappeared, and there was a leading of or dominance of petrol and diesel vehicle, and this was continuing, and still it is also continuing in 2024. Still no IC engines are available, latest IC engines are available, and also we are having which vehicles? Latest vehicle in 2024 in March, Bajaj CNG is also launched. Okay, and in 1960 what happened? The one more new thing has happened, which is nothing but a prototype of EV design. Okay, so what kind of motor, what kind of battery management system, how to make it autonomous, and how to design the complete system, the prototype or the proto model has been developed, and in 1973 is a milestone for the development of EV. In 1973 what happened? Everyone was interested to buy only petrol and diesel, and this has been created a lot of pollution, and there is more demand for petrol and diesel. Why? Because petrol and diesel were available in reserve amount, and per liter there was a minimum 100 to 200 rupees. It may be varying depending upon the demand. So this was creating more amount of availability of petrol and diesel, and moreover if you use also, what's going to happen? The people are struggling with air pollution. What are the pollutants? Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide and nitrogen dioxide, and they were damaging the nature by an acid rain. What is this acid rain? So due to this production of pollutants, the hydrogen was also developed and sulfur also was developed, and this were polluting the environment and increase and was creating some acid rains in the environment, and all the human beings were struggling with that. So therefore, and this was leading to the death of the human by a dangerous cancer. Okay, so later people start thinking incorporating the latest technologies in EV, and new EVs were designed, and later on in 2000 the perfect electric two-wheelers were available in the market. Now we can say we are in the generation of electric vehicle, and we have the latest electric vehicle from Tata Nexon, and we have the latest electric vehicle from Ford, we have the latest vehicle from BMW and from Tesla. and latest Tesla cars are also available in 2005 and 2007 and 2018. Okay, so now we are in a good trend of electric vehicle. This is all about the history of what? Electric vehicle and history of hybrid electric vehicle. So in India we have only electric vehicle, we don't have hybrid electric vehicle, but in foreign countries already we are in the generation of hybrid electric vehicle. So this is all about the history of electric vehicle. Okay, so thank you for watching.